Hello, dear listeners. Today, we will be making this salary sheet with the help of different group of formula. And I will also make you understand how to use VLOOKUP function in this salary sheet. So you can see this salary sheet is already made by me, but I will start from the beginning. So you can see the number of people are here. Only few number of people are taken for this example to make it easy for you. So here employee ID, name of employee, the basic salary, and then per day wages, and then overtime, and then it goes on till the net salary. And let's look at into another perspective of the salary sheet, which is payment voucher. So I have made this payment voucher totally automatic. If you just click on the employees and their IDs, you will just need to change the employee code, and it will be automatically changing the entire data from gross salary, medical allowance, house allowance, overtime, and everything. You just need to change the employee code. Let's see, from 1903 to 1907. So automatically you can see the payment details are changed. So how it will work? Let's start from the beginning. So I am taking another sheet for your understanding. So this person, Mr. Ali, his employee ID is 1901 and his basic salary is 20,000. So how to calculate per day wages? Which is very easy. Whenever you need to use a formula in Excel, just put is equal to this cell, which is the basic salary, divided by how many days in this month. For the month of January, it will be 31 days. Okay, so let's put this, and here we go. We have calculated per day wages. And if you want to put the same formula for all employees, just drag it down till the last value, and it will be automatically calculated. Now, if they have worked some overtime in addition to their duty, which is 8 hours duty, and they have, let's suppose they have worked six hours, and then he worked for 8 hours, and he worked for 10 hours, he worked for 14 hours, and so on. So I'm taking some examples. I'm putting hypothetical hours. And now how to calculate overtime payment? Because 1 hour payment can be calculated very easily, because this one, which is basic day per day wages, $645.16 is the wage for 1 day. So if he worked 6 hours overtime, how much he is entitled to receive as an overtime payment, let's calculate, is equal to 1 day wages, which is for 8 hours. So divided by 8, multiply by number of hours he worked. Okay, so it is super easy. So he is entitled to receive $483 as overtime payments. So if you want to put the same formula for all, just drag it down to that last value, and you will have calculated all the values for all employees. It's super easy. Okay, now house rent allowance. Normally it is 10% of the basic salary. Just take 10% of the basic salary is equal to basic salary times 10%. So 10%, you can see here 20,000, its 10% is 2,000. So just drag it down to the last value. Okay, now we have calculated house rent allowance for all employees. Now conveyance allowance, let's put this as fixed. $500 is the conveyance allowance for all employees for 1 month, and this is given for all. So just drag it down to the last value. Now medical allowance, because it is also part of the salary sheet. Okay, medical allowance, normally it is given on the basic wage or basic salary. So basic salary times 5%. So 5%, I am taking this 5% and just dragging down to the last. So same formula is being applied for all employees. Now it's time to calculate the gross salary. Gross salary is calculated by adding all the values which we are calculating for this person. Okay, is equal to, just go to this cell, is equal to, he received basic salary plus he received overtime, the cell, plus he is entitled to receive house rent allowance for this month, and then he is entitled to receive conveyance allowance, and he is entitled to receive medical allowance. So just add all the values, and then you will see this is the gross salary, and just drag it down to the last value again to have calculated all salaries for all workers. Now this is the time to calculate provident fund, which is deduction from the salary. Normally it is from the basic salary. Okay, so let's take the values from the basic salary. How to calculate? Take 2% of the basic salary as provident fund, just for sake of example. So put is equal to basic salary times 2%. Okay, this is just for the sake of example. So 2% is the provident fund, which is deducted from the basic salary. It can be 5%, it can be 10%, depending upon the company and the institution or the law of the country. Okay, now you can see the provident fund is deducted from the basic salary. Now how to calculate net salary? Because this was the gross salary and this was the deduction. So this would be the net salary is equal to gross salary minus provident fund. You can see here I have calculated net salary, gross salary minus provident fund. So this is how we have calculated the net salary for all employees. Okay, if in case you have more than 100 employees, that this Excel sheet will help you how to make Excel sheet in few minutes for more than 100 employees, or maybe for more than 1000 employees. You need to just drag the formula to the last value. Okay, so this is complete salary sheet I have made for you. Now the last part of my lesson will be how to create payment voucher for your employees. Automatically we will be just clicking the employee ID and they will have the changed value for all.